I just had a new client sign on with me, not because she wants to lose weight, but because she wants to feel better. She is exhausted. Her stress level is like a 12 on a 1 to 10 every single day. She runs her own business. She's got a young son, and she jokes that her husband is her other child. Does that sound familiar? It might. I have so many women who come to me in this exact situation. And for her, it's not about losing fat or losing weight. It's about feeling better. And truthfully, most of my clients, that's the case. Yes, they want to lose weight. Yes, they do lose weight. And that's, the sizzle. And those are the pictures I can post and share. But what you don't see is what's happening on the inside. And that's what she's looking for. What's happening on the inside. Here's her typical day. She goes to work. She works 12 hours. Her kid comes home from school, has a babysitter. She gets home between 7 and 8 o'clock at night, throws together dinner, or dinner was already had, and she shovels it in. Everybody is on their own screen, sometimes in separate rooms, sometimes in the same room, totally disconnected. She is in charge of meal planning. She is in charge of activity planning. She is in charge of making sure everyone gets where they need to be when they need to be there. So she works more on her phone when she gets home. Wash, rinse, repeat. She sleeps like shit. She doesn't get restful sleep, even if she does sleep. And she's stressed out. Her days off, she feels guilty because she wants to be playing too. She wants to do fun stuff with her family, but also she gets resentful and frustrated because why does she have to be the one grocery shopping? Why does she have to be the one meal planning? Why does she have to be the one scheduling everybody's stuff and getting everything done for everyone else while they're playing? What I told her today is that the madness needs to stop. It needs to stop right now. And I asked her, what's the worst case scenario? What if you drew a line in the sand at 6 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock at night and said, I'm not working anymore today? What would happen? What would happen if you didn't answer that email? What would happen if you didn't return a text? What would happen if you put your devices down and looked your kid in the eye at the dinner table? I think we get caught up in doing, and being, because we feel like obligated that that's what we have to do to be successful. We have to sacrifice our time. We have to shovel our food in. We have to respond to that email instantly. You don't, though. You don't. And unless your job is to save lives, you don't. You don't have to return the phone call. You don't have to return the text. You don't have to return the email. It's okay to draw a line in the sand and say, no, I'm not working anymore today. It's okay to take the devices out of your hands. And it was amazing because we talked about screen time limits and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I have limits on it, but I don't enforce it. So he uses his screens as much as he wants. And I tell him to go outside or go ride his bike, and he grumbles because he'd rather play Minecraft. Duh. That is every kid in this country. My kids are right now playing Minecraft, but they're playing Minecraft after having done other things. So we came up with a solution for her to not trick her son. I'm not going to say trick, but she's pretty much tricking him into thinking he's going to get more screen time. But he also has to do some other stuff first, like go outside and ride his bike. And we came up with some solutions for how she doesn't have to be the one to do all the things. She can draw some lines in the sand. She can recruit some help. She can delegate some tasks to her staff that she's been doing, because we all know if we do it, it's done correctly. But if someone else does it, it might not be done correctly, right? Yeah. It sucks. It sucks to be a perfect person. No one can do it as well as you. I know. But guess what? What if they did it half as well, or even 3/4 as well, and you didn't have to do it? Wouldn't that be amazing? These are the conversations I have with my clients. This is what I do to help them, because I want them and you to know that you don't have to be miserable to be successful. You don't have to sacrifice your own sanity, your sleep, and your health in order to be the best mom, business owner, partner, friend. What you do have to do, though, is draw some lines in the sand. You have to have boundaries, and they're hard, and you have to delegate, and you have to make time for you. Because if you don't, this is where you end up: exhausted, stressed out, frustrated, over fat, and pretty much hating everyone because no one's helping you. I would love to help you. Let me help you. Let me show you what I showed her, that you don't have to add more to your plate. You can actually take some things off, and you're already doing most of this stuff. It's just doing it with intention, doing it with mindfulness, doing it with focus. Multitasking isn't always effective. So if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling like you have to do all the things for all the people, take a breath, draw some lines in the sand, delegate some tasks, ask for help. And if you're not quite sure how to do any of that, reach out to me. Let me help you. Let me show you how you can take the things off your plate that you don't really want to be doing and keep yourself smack in the middle where the most important thing is, because you are the most important thing.